AMC remains within the range of 310 and 283. I want to give you guys a bit of an update, right? We have seen still a bit of back and forth, but what we're looking for here is that trend back to this longer term resistance, that being the main bearish marker that we have to break over, right? Stemming from that big movement up to around that 550 level. After hitting that level, we see a lot of seller pressure to the downside, and we descend for quite a bit of time, get back up, break that level, and that's where we see volatility really pick up, bring us to around that $4 level, come back down, create a descending channel, try to get the break once here, twice here, and get the break successfully right here. The bottom being once again meeting with that 283. We do get a movement to the upside, but we hit that important resistance once again, and we get moved to the downside. What holds up though, guys, at 283. So once the sellers try to find a movement continuing to the downside, as we see extreme seller pressure here, even in such a seller momentum play, we do hold up at that 283. Try to get a move up, but it is a shorter move up, as we see. Overall descending motion, bigger move up, smaller move up, smaller move up. And that descending resistance does stay in play. But once again, guys, once we hit that bottom of 283, we see a green wide bar showing that bounce from the buyers. Now it's looking like we're trending back down to that zone. So watch for the bounce here, guys. I mean, time and time again, we continue to get the bounce. So we should be expecting a bounce here for the buyers, where we would be trending back upwards. So we might be expecting a bit of a chop range, right? It's a lot of back and forth going on here. And now we have recently formed a V-shaped pattern, right? Move to the upside and move to the downside, getting that full retracement here. So what you want to see is a continued bounce, right? That support level to continue to hold up as we're looking to trend back with this resistance. So it could be a bit of chop and back and forth before we try to break that resistance. But when we break that resistance, guys, we will be looking very nice short term for the bulls, right? A lot of bullish momentum, which could lead to a very big volatile move to the upside, as AMC is no stranger to that volatile movement to the up and downside. However, if we do break that support, you would be looking at a support of 260. Where if we couldn't hold that, would be trending to all-time lows, so not a good scenario. For the short-term bullish momentum, you really want to see that 283 hold up. Get below that. I'm not liking what I'm seeing. So main spot, guys, stands that support of 283, and then that break of this resistance, right? If we look on the weekly time frame, guys, really beat up overall. Stocks just completely beat up, but we do see a bit of a double bottom formation at that, rough 260 to low was 238. From that big descending motion, we get a bounce there, try to trend all the way back up, hit $11, get rejected really hard. And that 5 and that 4, we battle between a bit. And we come back down, we get a bottom there. So we see a double bottom formation, which leads to a bit of a run up. We top at that $4 like we saw on the daily, and we created that resistance up here within that range of 5 and 4, which stemmed off this initial resistance here. So we did create that resistance we're battling right now, stemming from this longer term resistance on the weekly. And each time we've hit this resistance, just a harsh rejection, hit that harsh rejection, hit that here, harsh rejection, hit it here, harsh rejection. So you get the picture. Got to break this for any real short-term bullish momentum. It's normal to see a little bit of back and forth here, right? Overall, the stock is extremely beat up. The sellers are the favored force within this stock, but for a short-term bullish momentum, that is what we're looking for. Short squeezes up, as it's a very volatile stock, and we can play off its quick moves to the upside. Watch for volumes to seek in, guys. If we do get that bounce once again, as every time we do get that bounce, we start to build up a bit of energy, leading to these sharper moves to the upside, right? We got that bounce here, broke that range, sharp move to the upside. We do notice that it's slowing down, right? This bounce right here, nice move to the upside, but quick correction. Nevertheless, you want to see that spot hold. If it doesn't, it's going to delay the process of breaking this resistance, right? Go into the hourly chart. We do see that, attempt to break that spot. Buyers react very well, but then sellers do yank us back down. Although I do think as long as we can stay in this range, kind of battle it back and forth, try to trend towards that 310. Sooner than later, we will be getting that retest of that resistance, that being the main thing that we're looking at. As if we do break that level, we will have a possibility to see an extremely big movement to the upside. So that's what we're looking at, guys. Quicker update today. I want to show you where I'm at on AMC. For my AMC long-term investors, that's definitely what you want to see, a break of that, as that could give us some nice bullish momentum to the upside for a bit of time. And as for my short-term investors, watch for that level of 283 to hold. If we do end up breaking below that, guys, not liking what I'm seeing here whatsoever. Very important level for the stock to hold, in my opinion. So watch for a continued battle back and forth. As long as that spot holds, we are looking decent here to get that retest of that resistance, where you want to see that break once and for all. So let me know your price predictions for AMC in the comments below, both short and long term. As always, guys, trade smart. I will see you all in the next one.